Silver drops over 14% yesterday. What caused this massive drop? Will silver recover? Let's find out. Good morning, everybody. Happy coffee, happy Tuesday. Red light is on right now, but I believe it's still going to go green. Let's talk about our silver and gold and precious metals prices, and let's get into what happened to silver yesterday, everybody. Looks like all the metals took a big drop yesterday, and a lot of panicking going on, and I don't think you need to panic. This is pretty normal. What goes up must come down, as we talked about yesterday. So happy sippy cup coffee. What happened to silver yesterday? What happened to gold? Let's look at our spot prices right now before we get into it. And we're going to talk about what happened, the possibilities of what caused yesterday's huge, massive drop in silver. Currently, it looks like things are going a little bit better this morning. It's Tuesday. We had some things go on yesterday that were exciting with silver and gold, but gold's back up to $43.8770, pushing our $4,400 mark. It's up 56.30 right at this point, so it's doing pretty good. And everyone, silver, let's see, let's go back to it. Silver is at 74.37. Well, silver dropped all the way down to, at one time I saw over $70 an ounce, but it dropped. I mean, it went from $83 an ounce to $70 an ounce, 70, 78 or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I'm thinking, well, here we go. Here's that dip we've been talking about, what I talked about on Saturday's update, what we talked about yesterday that could possibly happen when all the markets are rolling. Good coffee, everybody. But I will say right now, we got the red light on, but we're going green. We're going green. When silver is over $70 an ounce for this year, gold's over $4,000 an ounce this year, when they predicted it only to hit 2,500. That's pretty incredible. So I'm going to say green lights on. Right now, probably with the dip that we just had, might be a good time to go out and take advantage of it and buy you some gold, buy you some platinum. So silver's up 226 this morning to 74.36. Platinum is recovering as well, but it's only at 2168. Only. After what it was, wow, over 2,300 on platinum, and palladium is actually down this morning. It has not recovered very well. It's at $1,600. It's down $12. So it hasn't recovered very well. I may have to stop and blow my nose. Once again, everybody, allergies in full force. But that's okay. Hey, before we get to rolling on the rest of these metals and talk about what happened on Monday, I want to thank everybody all over the world, all over the United States, California, New York, Texas, pretty much everywhere. I want to thank you folks for watching this channel. You're the team. I'm the quarterback. You know, if I don't have the team, we can't be successful. So the channel is really growing leaps and bounds. We appreciate your comments, everything about you. And from my heart to your living room, from my living room to your living room, I thank you so very much. So let's move on to Rhodium. Rhodium's starting to shock me now. Rhodium, everybody, is up to $8,400. That thing, when it jumps, it takes a jump, right? I mean, it bounces about 40 feet in the air. It doesn't jump, or bounce 5 feet in the air. It really goes. So it's up to $8,400. We'll see what happens with it later. There goes my cat again. Normal household, normal channel, right? Cat meowing, saying, "Let me out." Yeah. What a great video yesterday, everybody. Thank you for all the views you've gotten us. We appreciate you pushing this channel. The gold to silver ratio, still about the same, 58.90. I'm sure it was lower yesterday. I tell you, I was kind of busy yesterday at work, so I didn't really get to look at everything. I would briefly tap over in disgust and look at the metals prices going, oh my gosh, what is going on? But we kind of knew that was going to happen, right? So you just hold, and buy when you have a dip. So just keep rocking. That's how I look at it. I mean, if it's the right time, sometimes on a dip, people, let's say, have already bought a bunch, like I bought a bunch, and or what I see is a bunch, and well, now the dip happens. Of course, I bought before 70, well before 70, but some people bought at 75, 78. It went up to 83, and then it crashed back down to 70, and they're thinking, oh my gosh. But you don't worry about it. When you buy that stuff, you know that it's going to go up in value, and it's going to continue to climb. So, ADHD, I get words mixed up. I get, everything mixed up. So, a life of ADHD. So let's move on to let's go to gold backs. Gold backs, of course, dropped with the price of gold yesterday. They went from $8.95 to $8.67, but there's still a green light. They're still doing good. Like I said, I'm going to get some more, maybe do some trading. Buying, I don't know yet. We'll have to see. One of the big ones that's really cranking pretty good, guys, the demand for copper is increasing dramatically, going to drive copper up in 2026 big time. We're already starting to see the signs of it. Woo woo. $5.60 right now. So there are signs of a huge copper surge. We'll find that out in 2026. Copper's pretty easy to predict. If you do your research, you'll see that things are happening with copper. And people really don't, stackers, especially stackers, silver, gold, us, platinum, palladium, you don't really pay attention to copper, right? Unless you have it. And I diversify in many things. I even have some titanium. So we have copper, titanium, gold, silver, numismatic coins. I have some, what else? And we have some other stuff, other collectible stuff. Numismatics is a really good thing to get into right now. And numismatics keep everything interesting, not just stacking weight. Stacking weight. It's fun to look at what you've got and what you're stacking, but What gives it that extra punch in the mouth every morning when you pull it out and go, I love you? Numismatic coins, learning about them, getting that red book. I've got a red book, learning about the values, learning about the history of the coins. Go watch Raven Hawk on his channel, Raven Hawk Coins, and watch him and Stephanie do their videos. Really cool information. And then he also does information on numismatic coins. That's what makes everything so interesting. I may try to get over there this Friday or Saturday and check them out over at the coin shop. So what is it? Flying Eagle Coins, I think. Yeah, may have to go check them out. And don't forget, now Rich won't be back till after the first of the year. I think January 6th or something at El Reno Coins. So if you want to go buy some silver and gold up there, go check them out. Go check out Silver Stacker on his channel, Thompson Coins and Stamp on his channel. Pretty cool. Bitcoin, 87,906.64, about the same as it was yesterday, right? So, golly, you know, I think if it wasn't for coffee, I wouldn't be able to function. My brain, my ADHD brain would be everywhere. Oh my gosh. Got the old throat drainage. That's what coffee's for, right? Let's talk about what happened yesterday. 14% drop. And of course, right now, we're on the way up. We're at 74.39. We were at like, 71, 72 yesterday evening. And about the time I went to bed, 72-ish. And now we're up a couple bucks an ounce. So here we go. Silver is so bullish, everybody. Even with the massive 14% drop in silver value yesterday, it's still going to continue to push it. But what really caused it, some of the things that really caused it, I researched it yesterday. I printed it out. We talked about profit taking with the massive increases in the silver price, 80 plus, and gold $4,600. Huge profit taking. So guess what? All the investors rushed, sold into the year, took a bunch of profit, drove down our silver prices. That's just one of the things. The other thing that I read, and I've got it right here. So if you see me poke down just a little bit to look, I didn't memorize it. So it's called the CME margin hike. It's the Chicago Mercantile Exchange Group. And they aggressively raised the margin requirements for metals futures. What did that do? They leveraged traders and triggered forced liquidations. There you go. They forced people to sell. And to me, that's called price manipulation. They said, hey, we're going to raise things and we're going to force you to sell. So they triggered investors to sell gold and silver, primarily silver. And that really dropped the price. And things also, another thing, all over the world, global political stuff is starting to ease a little bit. And so people are relaxing, buying silver, and putting it as a safe haven, buying silver and gold as a safe haven. But that won't last, everybody. They'll start buying again, as we can see. Silver's up a couple bucks an ounce this morning already. And remember, it wasn't too long ago when we were at 69. And then all of a sudden we pushed 70. We went $2, $3, $4 bucks up. And then we hit that massive jump to $83 an ounce, and which is good for people people that want to sell or just proud of your investment, right? That you did the right thing, you made the right choice, you took the right risk. And it's good that it dropped, because it is healthy that we have some drops. We had these massive climbs on silver. At some point, it's got to come down. It's got to ease. People got to sell off, take their profits. And what does that do? That creates an opportunity for you to buy your silver, your gold, your platinum, whatever, on the dip. So I think that the profit taking part of is a big part of it. In the United States, that CME margin hike, that was another big player in the U.S. driving silver down and people selling off. So once it's kind of like a roller coaster. Once you get one group selling and a lot of people start selling off, they start seeing that price coming down. All the other investors panic, thinking they're going to lose because they bought at $75 an ounce or $77 an ounce. So they start selling off to protect their investment, and that drives the price down even more. So, hey, we got a lot of things going on with silver that's going to continue to cause it to drive it up in 2026. And I still believe we are going to see $100 in silver soon. We're going to see another big, massive price jump. There's deficits in silver right now. It's causing the price jumps. All the silver mines, some of them, the production in the silver mines have gone way, way down. So that's causing a lot of it. Trade wars and AI and copper, everybody. AI and copper, massive demand right now for copper in the AI industry, silver and copper. And also in China, I guess they've got these special new car batteries that will go, like 600 miles? A friend of mine was telling me about them, and they use a ton of copper. I'm going to have to investigate that a little, or not copper, but silver. I'm going to have to investigate that a little bit. So let's do an overview this morning. 43.7850 on gold, 74.32 on silver, and it's going back up. Let's watch it today. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens by Wednesday, New Year's Eve. So rhodium is up, platinum is up 21.73, palladium's down $8, but it's starting to recover, $16.10. Rhodium 8,400. Not a rhodium fan, everybody, but 58.93 on the gold to silver ratio. All our metals are still doing great. So do not panic. We got the green light on. Everything is good with our precious metals, guys. We're over 70. We're going to do a year-end update on Friday. We're going to talk about metals prices throughout the year, show you the increases, hopefully month to month, and not make it a real long video, and what silver has done. It has been phenomenal returns on gold and silver for everybody this year. If you bought platinum early this year, your returns on platinum have been incredible also. It just within the last month, it's just really cranked up. Even the last week, it's cranked up. So everybody have a happy Tuesday. We got today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. New Year's on Thursday. Happy New Year to everybody. I probably won't do a video Thursday morning, depending on what happens Wednesday night. So anyway, Happy New Year. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Continue to watch these videos. Subscribe if you want to. Hype these videos. Hit that like button, though. Make sure you hit that like button. That does push the algorithm. Everybody have a great Tuesday. SSC Gold and Silver updates here in Oklahoma, United States, America. Thank you all over the world, all over the United States. Oklahoma, you're coming along, everybody. We appreciate you. I'm out.